Hello everybody and welcome along to my latest video. And this, I'm going to be talking to you about the history of Halloween. Now, Halloween, that you all know, is a big festival where people go out trick-or-treating and have fun and get sweets and candy and apples and everything else. And of course, that is what Halloween is. But there is something more significant in history attached to the holiday of Halloween. Now, sit back and relax and let me tell you what some of that is. Now, Halloween is an ancient Celtic festival called Samhain. It's pronounced S-O-W-N, and it is from the ancient Celts who at the time lived in a land which is now Ireland, England and northern France. Now, they celebrated this festival because their new year was the 1st of November, and October the 31st was the time of year where the spirits were free to roam between this world and the next world. Now, that is just the beginning of this video, so sit back, relax and enjoy. Nowadays there's a lot of trouble sometimes on Halloween night, and it was no different back then because the Druids actually thought that the presence of the outer-worldly spirits from the other side mingling with the natural world gave them the confidence that they could make predictions and give hope in the really dark, troubled times that they were facing. There was trouble with the crops being damaged and so much more. So the high priests and druids used to light bonfires and burn lots of different things, including making animal sacrifices while they wore cloaks made out of animal skin. This was all a part of the Samhain festival. So the Druids played a big part in the beginning of Halloween. Now, as I said, the Druids made predictions in a bleak time that gave them hope for the long dark winter that lied ahead. When the celebration was over, what they did was they relit their hearth fires, and what that was done was to protect them for the long winter ahead. By 43 AD, the Roman Empire had conquered the majority of the Celtic territory. Now, in this long course of 400 years that they ruled the Celtic lands, two Roman festivals were combined to make the Celtic festival that was called Samhain. Now, there are games even played today in a modern Halloween sense, like the bobbing of the apple, that are linked way back to the time of the Druids, etc. And we're going to get into that right now. The first day was Feralia. Now, this was the official day of the Romans commemorating the dead. The second was Pomona, which was the goddess of fruit and trees. Now, the symbol of Pomona is the apple, which, as I was saying, probably is the reason why people play that cool game where the apple swings and you're meant to take a chunk out of it. It could be, very likely, it could be linked back to that time. Pomona, which is one of the two Roman festivals that combined to make the Celtic festival, that powerful word, Samhain. The beginning of Halloween. They came All Saints' Day, which was May the 13th, 609 AD. On May 13th, 609 AD, Pope Boniface IV dedicated the Pantheon in Rome to all Christian martyrs. And then the Catholic feast of All Martyrs' Day was established in the Western Church. And then Pope Gregory III later on changed it to All Saints as well as what it already was. By the 9th century, the influence of Christianity moved into the Celtic lands, and by the year 1000 AD, on the November 2nd date, they made All Saints' Day. In the year 1000, they made All Souls' Day on November 2nd, which was a day to honour the dead. It is believed today by a lot of people that that holiday was meant to replace the holiday for the dead with a church-sanctioned holiday instead. Now, All Souls' Day was celebrated in the same way as Halloween is celebrated today. They had costumes, they had bonfires, and everything that came with it. Now, the interesting thing is the All Souls' Day was also called the All Hallows' Day. So the original traditional festival of Samhain, which was called All Hallows' Eve, was then called Halloween. Now, let's move on a bit, and we're coming closer to what Halloween is to a lot of people today. Do you recognize this face from anywhere, anyone? Yes, it is Michael Myers. And this is the latest issue of Starburst magazine. Michael there again. And there is Scream magazine. Now this is celebrating the 40th anniversary of Halloween. Now as you all know, Halloween is a huge, huge holiday and a huge festival. And this is just some of the media coverage that covered the new Halloween film, which is absolutely amazing. An awful lot of the papers have written up about it, and it is great to see people really, really grabbing on to the magic of there being a new Halloween movie. And not only is it a new Halloween movie, but Jamie Lee Curtis, who was in the first movie, is in this new one. And Michael Myers is the same Michael Myers in a new one than 40 years ago. Now, what a lot of people don't know is the actual face of Michael Myers is a mold of William Shatner. And that's how they got the idea of the Michael Myers mask first day. Now, I bet you there's a lot you didn't know about Halloween, and let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this video, and if you have any ideas of upcoming videos, of course, I'd be delighted to know. Do you recognize this face from anywhere, anyone? Yes, it is Michael Myers. And this is the latest issue of Starburst magazine. And that is Scream magazine. There's Michael there again. And there is Scream magazine again. Now this is celebrating the 40th anniversary. Now this is celebrating the 40th anniversary of Halloween. Now as you all know, Halloween is a huge, huge holiday and a huge festival. And this is just some of the media coverage that covered the new Halloween film, which is absolutely amazing. An awful lot of the papers have written up about it, and it is great to see people really, really grabbing on to the magic of there being a new Halloween movie. And not only is it a new Halloween movie, but Jamie Lee Curtis, who was in the first movie, is in this new one. And Michael Myers is the same Michael Myers in a new one than 40 years ago. Now, what a lot of people don't know is the actual face of Michael Myers is a mold of William Shatner. And that's how they got the idea of the Michael Myers mask first day. Now, I bet you there's a lot you didn't know about Halloween, and let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this video, and if you have any ideas of upcoming videos, of course, I'd be delighted to know. Now, the Halloween movie is probably one of the biggest franchises in horror movies. That is a box set that I got a few years ago, and they're just some of the movies, and there have been more made after that. Like Rob Zombie made one or two anyway, and the new one which I absolutely love, Halloween. Now, it's strange that they made it Halloween because, it could kind of confuse people when they're searching for Halloween because they could get the old Halloween, they could get the new Halloween, but I'm sure they'll know when they read the description. But whatever about the name, the new movie Halloween is absolutely amazing. Now, Halloween today for a lot of people is partying, having fun, dressing up. But there is an awful lot more controversy too with Halloween these days, just like in the olden days. We'll get into that right now after this little bit of Halloween touch. Now, did you know that some Halloween costumes actually people try to get banned, and some Halloween costumes in some locations are actually banned? Now, these costumes might be past serial killers, or they might be well-known terrorists who were killed, or whatever else, but that is one of the modern day controversies with Halloween, as well as stupid things that no one should be doing, like throwing eggs at houses and other things like that. Now, Halloween has been known to be that kind of holiday for years and years. A bad element ruin it these days. That's what I think anyway, because you can enjoy Halloween, of course, and cause no harm or offense to anyone by just having fun. And I personally love Halloween. I love the idea of people getting dressed up, having fun, partying, the horror films at night, and the whole thing that comes with it. And I must admit, the Halloween movies are a very, very big part of why I love Halloween, I'd say. And there's nothing like settling down on Halloween night watching a good horror. I remember years ago you used to be able to get 3D glasses free with the paper, and they used to have 3D horrors on my local TV station, and that was really, really cool. So Halloween overall I love. Now, I know some people have bad things to say about it, other people have great things to say about it, but as I said in the comments section below, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're going out trick-or-treating tonight, because this is Halloween night, I'm recording this, and if you were watching it on Halloween night, enjoy your Halloween night and have a happy Halloween, and I hope you loved this video. Okay, we spoke about the traditional festivals that Halloween originated from. We spoke about the costumes getting banned. I spoke about trick-or-treating. I spoke about the movies. I spoke about the whole culture around Halloween. So that is the history of Halloween. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will be more inclined to appreciate Halloween for what it is if you are a big Halloween fan. And if you're not, well, that's okay too. But now, my overall word on Halloween is, to me, it's a night of having fun, enjoying yourself, and celebrating the whole camaraderie, like dressing up as ghosts, goblins, witches, whatever, and enjoying a good horror, having a Halloween party, playing the games with the apple, and, you know, hanging off a string or putting your head in the water trying to bite the apple, which is absolutely impossible, I think, because I can never bite apple when it's floating in the water. But anyway, overall, I think Halloween is an absolutely awesome holiday, and that is why I did this video, the history of Halloween. So I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and if you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe. I will have a lot more videos coming up, and I hope you will tune in to watch them and subscribe and hit the bell also. And thanks once again, everybody, for watching, and happy Halloween.